Hi, it's Tony Alati, Casa Esmeralda, and today, right now, I'm making a pizza. It is 38 Celsius outside. It is hot. I am actually baking bread. I am sweating, but my house is actually very cool. I live in a real finca style stone house, and it is about 10 degrees cooler in here than it is outside because last night it rained, so kind of the stone traps in the cold air and the hot air stays outside, but as the day goes on the stone gets hotter and hotter, but it takes a long time. It takes the full day for the stone to get hot. Anyways, let's go back on to making the pizza. I let the dough rise in the oven and I cut a piece off. I used a simple mason jar like this to roll out my dough. And so I got some pan here, and I'll put this in the pan now. So this shouldn't take more than about 10 minutes. I have a red onion, or part of a red onion. Maybe I'm going to need some more here. This is the most simplest form of pizza that you can make. This is possibly how here in South Italy pizza originated. I got some fresh Roma tomatoes which I've been dying to try out, because these are really good in sauce and these are really good on pizza. And I do all organic growing here. So I'm going to cut that up. And I have a zucchini from my neighbor. I do not have zucchini yet. My zuccolongo is coming, and I think one zucchini is actually wanting to grow after all the other ones die off. I planted too many zucchini in one area, so I like some more red onion. Just hold on one sec. I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay, so half a red onion. You want to bring the heat up. Here in the Adriatic, they make pizza in less than 5 minutes. You can buy a very big pizza. You can buy an extra large pizza for about €6. You can buy a large pizza for about €3–4 euros. So I've had friends come visit me and they were astounded by the size of the pizza and the cost of the pizza. The lid on. So the secret here with this type of flour that's here, it's very dry, so you can have a very high heat when you're cooking, and there's no moisture in it or anything. The flour here is just very dry, so it's really good for making and baking in a firewood oven. And I have some fresh garden herbs here. There is some basil. And then there is some more basil. And more basil. Okay, and then there's some celery and marjoram and some thyme here, and some parsley, which is this one. So I'm just going to get all this out here. I'm just going to finely chop this. And here, actually, they just kind of, they don't really finely chop it. They kind of just let it kind of sit on top. I watch so many people here make firewood oven pizzas. So I'm giving a try at this today and see how I can sort of become a pizza making person. So that looks good. What I want to do is then a spin. Just give it a little bit, that's fine. And in here I have my special blend of my red pepper, my garlic, and my olive oil, which I really do and enjoy putting on breads or any type of food, and it has a little bit of salt in it, and it also has the hot pepper in it too. So what happens when you put olive oil and salt and hot pepper together, in 24 hours actually the hot pepper, the hotness, kind of pulls itself out, and then the flavor gets all soaked up in the olive oil, and then this has garlic in it too. So I'm going to put that on there. And then I want to put my Roma tomato on there. Make a pizza in about 5 minutes or less, depending how fast you can actually serve this up. So this is how we do it, Adriatic style. Pizza in 5 minutes. I got some onions here. And I got some zucchini. I'll be careful I don't burn myself. The garden herbs. Drizzle that all on there. No tomato sauce. A 1,000 years ago, they didn't have tomato sauce, or they made tomato sauce. But I am pretty sure they made pizza the most simple way by just putting the tomatoes on the pizza. And the dogs are getting hungry too. So just going to cook that up for a few minutes. Put a lid on there on the good titanium. Going to do some cleanup here. Got my good old local community red wine. We have neighbors. One of my neighbors, he has a big wine press downstairs below his house, and when the grapes are ready, which I tried yesterday, everybody brings the grapes to him, and he presses the grapes, and he has a pump and everything, and he makes the grape juice. So I'm going to grab a little glass of local community red wine. which is actually very good here. And it's very dry, and it tastes like has that homemade taste to it, right? That you cannot buy in the grocery store. I'll put this guy back in the fridge because I don't want to drink all of it. And on the side of that, I'm gonna have some of the cucumber melon from down here from my back garden. So I'm gonna cut a piece of this cucumber melon off. As they say here, caracello or landrace baratieri. I'm just going to cut the whole thing into little pieces. Seeds and all. Seeds are very good for you. Some people don't like eating the seeds. So, going to get a plate. Just this one here. Gonna get this off the burner. Make sure I don't turn off because I got bread in the oven. Now the trick to getting this out of a tall pot is having patience and a little bit of ingenuity. I'm going to put this over here, and if I want to put the zucchini back in the fridge. And I got a little bit more red pepper here, which I don't like because these are the half-dried peppers. These are like, they are not, they dry these a little bit in the sun. You here in the Adriatic, you can get full dried peppers, you can get half-dried peppers, you can get three-quarter dried peppers, any type of dried pepper you like. And I just kind of put that on top there, like that. Kind of move my cucumber off to the side here. And I need to get the cucumber off here, like that. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to transfer this here because I'm going to need to cut it. And I want to put a little bit more, just a touch more of my olive oil on the top there, of my olive oil here that I have at Casa Esmeralda. Just a little touch, a little drizzle. There we go. With the glass of red wine. Off to the side. And then you guys can look at this exactly from this view and angle how it looks like. So this would be a real classic Adriatic or Italian pizza. And there are places around here where I live, and they make this style of pizza There are several names for it depending on where you are. If you are North Italy or South Italy or you're in the Adriatic, there are several names for it, and this is no funny stuff. Ham and pineapple, this is the real deal pizza. Very simply made in about 10 minutes with a little bit of cucumber or something on the side and a glass of local community red wine. So everything here is from my backyard except for the flour, which is actually down in the valley. So I never left my house today or all week, and I'm not planning to because there's just so much food around, and that's how I do it. Classic style Adriatic Italian pizza in 10 minutes. So, well, here's my kitchen. So, thank you for those who have liked and subscribed to my channel. It's Tony Adriatic Classic Italian. Thank you for those who have sent me comments or left me messages in every sort of way. I hope that I have inspired you to make a good pizza or to go outside and work in the garden. So thank you very much again, and take care, and bye for now.